We'll be Loda on the Slark. There's no surprise there. Loda's been playing a fair amount of Slark. Be able to get some fair damage on. Here we go. Mass TPs up. There's a coil coming out, catching two. Gold Black snaps it. Solo still inside of it. Loda engaging on the Gold Black. Sunstruck off the mark. And there's a shockwave from S4 and RP spent just to get.
There. That is unfortunate. I feel really bad for him.
Lions in position. Up. There we go. Another blink stomp on the EGM. There's going to be a Sunstrike to follow. Oh, good grade. Okay, there to help him out. Behind that, though, RP canceled out. S4 there, and now he's spins against Solo and Sonoy. There's Loda to follow it up. They managed to bring down one Stampede used, but BZZ caught with a poison touch. Will drop before he get off the double edge. Solo did make it to safety. But RoX.KIS, who was in a great position, now there's a Hex on the Loda, however, able to purge it off. And Cold Snap allowing a little extra damage. Corner of my eye. Just saw the lightning bolts, but yep, good to know that's how that looks. Yo, in the meantime, gets off the brain sap after being engaged upon. He's still alive. Nice skewer back from S4. That'll secure another kill. Now a two-man coil. BZZ very low on health. Sadoy standing right there as well. That was a very well-timed blink. Sadoy's going to end up dropping after another good pounce out of Alliance, and now they're beginning to flex their muscles and show why this team composition should be feared, and they get another one as S4. So BZZ giving himself away, and the rest of RoX going to have to follow up. Though Loda wants to engage, he's going to catch a couple. Blade Mail doing sufficient damage to force him to back off and wait on team support. And now there's a Nightmare onto Loda. Just heard a coil go down that ends up catching a couple here. There's going to be an RP spin on both BZZ and Sadoy. The follow-up in the AoE is there. Wall went down, but too little too late. Gold Black dropped his wards, just went up and around. And there's the orb. And nope, didn't John to it. Loda went for it though. Here comes Bulldog blinking in. Nice two-man coil that caught Sadoy and Yol. Stomp to disjoint things, but RP got the majority of them. Down go the wards as well. Now the re-engagement. Nice overgrowth coming out from EGM, but the damage is just lacking a little bit. We see Alliance having to pull back and retreat while Loda dies amidst the Fiend's grip in the middle of it. So Yol re-engaging after that. The follow-up to the RP, not really there. There's a stomp on the S4. Sunstrike off the mark, however, not even needed as they secure yet another kill. And you have to come back anyway. This is a good chance, though. BZZ spotted out. Pops the Blade Mail immediately. There's the BKB. Nope, no RP needed or used. There it is. Got two. Sadoy caught with an overgrowth to follow it up. They will be able to bring down BZZ. This is what they needed more than anything, and I have no idea why RoX.KIS decided to split up in this opportunity. Behind that, we actually see Ake hit with the Nightmare. And the shackles to follow it up. Wards went down from Gold Black. They might be able to clean him up, and they do. And now Solo engaged upon by Loda from behind. Hit with the pounce. Do they have any detection? Gold Black's right there. Hits Loda with the Hex. And the coil's going to go down for Bulldog. He's back up. Nightmare had him locked down. Gold Black silenced out by Bulldog. And it looks like Loda should be able to clean up at least one. He's going to get a gem out of it, maybe. Gem on the ground. He's just cleaning up the creeps at the moment. But
S4's getting absolutely pummeled by these wards. Gold Black, oh my god, so close to kill. Deafening Blast secures that from Solo.
Nice play. Gold Black next on the list, though, as he's trying to retreat. And Loda able to pounce onto him, got hexed, but a little too late as the last bit of damage on the mark. And we can see Solo still hanging around under cover of Ghost Walk. Ian, yeah, I guess maybe looking up. He's going to get his gem back. So at the very least,
but I think it's just amazing on him, but he wants the more safe route, I suppose.
Loda tried to engage, down go the wards. He actually just whiffed it. Now has to use his ulti to retreat. We can see S4 eating a lot of damage off of these wards. Now they want to come back in, stomp on the EGM. Grave is there from Ake. Ake biffs it. There's an RP. The disjoints the fight. Let's see if they have any damage to follow it up. They already lost too many, though. The damage was too high to begin, and by the time the RP came, RoX.KIS just too tanky, too survivable, and they take an easy set of racks. Now going to rotate down the bottom. Taking a look at the buyback status. Oh, there's no buyback for Loda. He's about 170 gold short. They're going to be able to take 2 sets of racks easy. RP on cooldown. Bulldog is also down. His buyback still 2 minutes off. Yeah, this is probably GG.
It's going to be close. I mean, they're going to be down a significant amount, 4 racks, and I think Alliance will still play this out because they're still like doing okay in fights when they get the right angles. But yeah, this is definitely RoX.KIS's game to lose now. That was like totally Benny Hill theme song worthy, by the way.
Yep.
Because Gold Black blinked in, BKB'd, and then ward trapped him
quickly, but not quickly enough as RoX is right there with him. They might call GG if they wipe here. Here we go. There's the stomp. Got everyone. And now the follow-up vacuum into the wall. Gold Black there with him. Got the wards down. RP's going to be spent as it's fresh off cooldown, though. Loda coming back in to do what damage he can. Are you kidding me? Alliance has a chance to turn this around. BCZ might end up dropping behind him if Loda can get on him. S4 cleans him up with one last shockwave. Fiend's Grip not enough. In the meantime, we see Gold Black takes the ages of all people as his wards finish things off. Alliance likely to end up winning this fight, and they will. Buyback from BZZ not going to accomplish much. Solo making a run for it. Back to his own time to dive tier 3s as they're going to try to do something to bring down the racks. Another pounce. This time it connects. BZZ off with the stomp, canceled it mid-animation, and they managed to bring down Solo again. Jim on the ground, and here goes BZZ. He went for it, and he's going to have to stop to get him back in safety. Poison touch up to the high ground. Another big pounce, and he uses the ultimate, but he's going to end up dropping and feeding the Jim. That's like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Alliance just killing him as they come out. We're going to see another kill onto Yol this time, and chasing
for RoX.KIS in just a few seconds.
And Loda going to be hit with a Hex. Don't know if they're going to get anything out of it. Weave used by Ake. Here comes Sonoy on in. Good damage done. There's going to be another RP, though. And BZZ is going to end up dropping amidst all of it. He's down. The wards are down. There's going to be S4 caught with the Fiend's Grip. But there's the overgrowth of disjointed. Gold Black was caught amidst his BKB through it as well. And now he's going to end up dropping. That's 4 for nil. Ake still alive thanks to his grave. 4 is taking what damage they can. They may have to back. That might have just been enough to delay this. Loda in rough shape. Here we go. They're going to re-engage. There's a beautiful vacuum. Down comes the rock. And Alliance may have overstayed their welcome. We're going to see S4, BKB, and run. Overgrowth buys a little bit of time for S4 and Loda to make it away. Doesn't look like EGM will be as lucky. So finally,
well, they're able to jump him as long as he doesn't get a Hex. He has a butterfly. He also has a buyback if he dies. They can go YOLO here. And Magnus has an RP. If they have buybacks, they should, because they just got a shitload of gold.
He's got an eye on him. He's going to go for it. Solo is going to end up dropping immediately. Just brought down so quick. Here come the TPs in. And the rest of RoX.KIS has to run. EGM back up off the buyback as is Ake. Loda misses with the pounce. Doesn't matter. He is just doing work. The DD, Asia upon Solo's up in 10. Down goes 1. They got to get on the Ancient right now. S4 has RP. Here we go. They're going to go in. There's the vacuum. But the RP caught 2 again. They're going to be able to bring them down 1 by 1. BCC skewered back. And what a play by S4. Disjointed by Bane only temporarily. Loda ends up dying, though. And finally, RoX.KIS able to turn one around in their favor. Buyback immediately on the Darkseer. It's going to be death push for big team fight heroes. If Mag ends up dying before he can get off an RP, this could be a disaster. They're just going to go for it. Loda leading off, going right to work. RoX has got to come back quickly. There's an Enfeeble onto Loda. Let's see how they want to engage this. Both teams spread out massively. BZZ is up to the top. They're losing base back at home. So they have to decide where they want to commit, because they're up. Here we go. BKB used. There's going to be an engagement right onto Yol. Yol left out. There's going to be an RP. Actually whiffed. S4 got no one with it, so wasted opportunity there. Now the re-engagement out of RoX.KIS. Behind that, we've got BZZ hit with the Hex. Solo is going to end up dropping to Loda. Overgrowth holding him in place. There's going to be a 3-man coil. Back now out of Solo. S4 has to get back out of the fight. There's going to be a grave that keeps EGM alive for the moment. Loda going to be hit with the shackles. They can't get him out of it. Not enough damage to follow up. S4 now coming in. There's a Hex to follow, but not enough damage. Triple kill for Loda as Solo has to run. Stomp is there, but the toss, the tornado, getting Loda into the air actually may have saved him there. The rest of RoX falling back. S4 and company selling out on the Ancient for the moment. RoX.KIS trying to scramble to find an answer to Loda. There's going to be another stomp. Do they have the damage? No, S4. They're just getting him, but great shackles bought enough time to bring him down. S4 now next on the list. They end up getting BCC. He's going to sell out. BKBing and selling out on the Ancient. There's going to be a grave from Ake. Isn't enough. Stomp now onto Ake as he's punished. The Ancient down to about a quarter, but they're able to hold for the moment. Look at the base back home. Look at the base back home. RoX is going to end up winning this with nothing but creeps. Buyback from Bulldog. The creeps going to work. Here comes Solo. Solo teleporting in off of the boots of travel. And they're going to end up taking this game off of Alliance in what has to be one of the most long sequences of 5-man sellout base races I've ever seen. And history, 48 minutes and 50 seconds, and I have not been yelling for that long and longer than I can remember. Just